everyone, and welcome back to the Military TV channel. U.S. testing its new gigantic $13 billion aircraft carrier. Getting a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier ready for her maiden deployment is no small task. The good news is that recently, the U.S. Gerald R. Ford CVN-78 successfully conducted the Combat Systems Ship Qualification Trials, CSSQT, which is a Naval Sea Systems Command requirement that is meant to verify that the ship personnel can operate and maintain their combat systems in a safe and effective manner. During the recent CSSQT, the crew of the United States Navy's newest nuclear-powered aircraft and the lead ship of her class used all the onboard weapon systems of the ship during the live firing of the full-length CIGUS close-in weapon system, RIM 162 ESN launchers, rolling airframe missile, RAM launcher, and an evolved Sea Sparrow missile, ESSM, Navy recognition reported. Since being formally commissioned by then-President Donald J. Trump on July 22, 2017, U.S. Gerald R. Ford has conducted an ongoing series of trials, all of which are required before the warship can begin its first deployment. The aircraft carrier is scheduled for full ship shock trials by early summer this year, which will be followed by a maintenance period to address any issues that have been discovered. Overcoming challenges. The carrier is still years behind schedule and could now be deployed in 2024, but as efforts increase, the lead ship of the Gerald R. Ford class could be fully operational sooner. These are enormous undertakings. Rear Admiral James Downey, the Navy's Program Executive Officer for Aircraft Carriers, USNI News reported last year. There's been some problems. There's been some cost issues. Most of that's history. The carrier is the last generation of U.S. Navy aircraft carriers and will replace the aging Nimitz class on a one-for-one basis as new carriers enter service. U.S. Gerald R. Ford, named for the 38th President of the United States, was laid down on November 13, 2009, and was christened nearly 4 years later. She was delivered to the U.S. Navy on May 31, 2017. 4 additional Gerald R. Ford-class carriers are under construction or on order and will be delivered by 2036. U.S. Gerald R. Ford. Armament of the carrier. In addition to the carrier's air wing, U.S. Gerald R. Ford is armed with 2 RIM 162 ESN launchers, 2 RIM 116 RAM, 3 full-length CIWS, and 4 M2 50 caliber, 12.7 millimeters machine guns. All of these were used in the recent CSSQT. The RIM 162 Evolved Sea Sparrow missile, ESSM, is a medium-range, surface-to-air missile designed and manufactured by the American-based defense contractor Raytheon Missile Systems. Each missile can be launched from a quad-pack canister for the Mk-41 VLS, vertical launching system, shipborne launching system, or via a single pack for the Mk-29 trainable launcher and Mk-48 guided missile VLS. The RIM 162 Evolved Sea Sparrow has an operational range of 50 kilometers and can fly at a speed of Mach 4, or roughly 4 times the speed of sound. The small, lightweight RIM 166 rolling airframe missile, RAM, is an infrared homing surface-to-air missile. It was developed as a cooperative program with General Dynamics Pomona and Valley Systems in the 1970s under an agreement with Denmark and West Germany. With an operational range of 10 kilometers, it is a fire-and-forget platform that can be against anti-ship cruise missiles and asymmetric air and surface threats. The carrier is also armed with a full-length CIGUS, which can be used to destroy incoming threats such as small boats, surface torpedoes, anti-ship missiles, and helicopters. It functions as part of an integrated, layered defense system in order to intercept closest-in threats. The Phalanx, which is currently on Navy cruisers, destroyers, aircraft carriers, and amphibious assault ships, among other vessels, consists of one 20mm M61, a one rotating cannon with 6 barrels and one search and track radar, and FLIR, forward-looking infrared camera. The Phalanx block can fire a 20mm sabot projectile with a tungsten penetrator with an effective firing range of 1,480 meters and a maximum firing range of 5,500 meters.